Memorial Day. I wanted to take a minute. We've had so many veterans on this show, and people who, myself included, have had friends, brothers, teammates not come home. And I think it's common and understandable for a lot of American citizens to not understand the difference between Memorial Day and Veterans Day. And so just to kind of clarify and reiterate, to make sure everybody knows what we're talking about, is that this is to remember and celebrate the lives of those who did not return. And I would ask yourself, if you wake up today, are you living in a manner with which honors those who did not? It's a very simple question, and it's one that I have to remind myself of regularly. When I find myself being frustrated at first world problems type stuff, or being in a bad mood or having a bad day because of something that's trivial and in the grand scheme of things doesn't matter, I have to remind myself that there's some of the best men that I have ever had the pleasure of knowing that did not come home. And it is me being frustrated or complaining and being in a shitty mood around those who I love, does that honor the people that gave their lives so that we could continue to live ours? And the short answer is no. And so I ask that you preface to not just today, but every day in that same fashion. I also think it's important to make a distinction between having a party to celebrate Memorial Day versus remembering. And I think a lot of times in the veteran community, there's a saltiness about celebrating. And I tend to disagree, actually, in that I do think you should celebrate and have fun. And if that means barbecuing or whatever activity it is, boating, pick something, whatever that floats your boat and blows your hair back, by all means do it. Have fun, celebrate, the fact that we live in the country that we do, but have there be an overarching theme that is in remembrance of, the men and women who served, who volunteered, who ultimately gave their lives so that we could actually have that weekend to celebrate and have fun, and just don't forget it. Ronald Reagan said one of the most, I think, poignant reminders of freedom and how costly it is, but also how important it is to maintain, which is freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction.
Freedom is a fragile thing, and it's never more than one generation away from extinction. It is not ours by way of inheritance. It must be fought for and defended constantly by each generation, for it comes only once to a people. And those in world history who have known freedom and then lost it have never known it again.
And it pains and alarms me to see how many young folks in this country aren't proud of their country. How many of them are embarrassed by it? How many of them don't realize the level of sacrifice that is required to maintain this incredible constitutional republic that we have and frankly need to maintain for it to maintain its integrity and also to maintain its ability to keep moving forward and remain intact. And that's not an easy thing to do. If it had been me that had lost my life and I had some ability to look down on what's going on and what have you, I would want those who did survive to be living life to the fullest, taking advantage of every single day like it's a gift, because it is, maximizing your opportunities that are still provided to you, and honoring those sacrificed by living that life that's worthy of it. So go out, have fun, but don't forget why we're celebrating this incredible weekend. And thank you for being an American. Thank you for appreciating those who have sacrificed, and thank you for listening.